In this video, we're going to be covering some secrets of successful Etsy shops. We'll be explaining why your photographs are so critical, how to choose the right keywords for your products, why everyone that sells a physical product should consider offering free shipping, and finally, we'll talk a little bit about how you can promote your shop on social media to increase traffic. Before we talk about any of that, let's spend a minute talking about why you should consider selling on Etsy if you aren't already. Honestly, Etsy is one of the best places to sell products online. They have a huge customer base, so you don't need to do quite as much marketing. You can actually rely to some extent just on people sort of stumbling across your product, searching for your keywords. There's already so many customers on Etsy that it's possible to have a store there without any outside marketing. But there's also a lot of competition. So if you are going to have an Etsy store, or if you've already got one and are looking at ways to increase your sales, there's definitely some secrets that I am going to share that should help you be successful. The first thing we're going to talk about is why photographs are absolutely critical. A person who's browsing on Etsy is probably not even going to click on your product link on the search page if you don't have an amazing image. It's sort of the first impression, the first brush that a potential user, a potential customer has with your product. So taking good photos can make or break your Etsy success. Things that we recommend so that your photos really stand out is to use a simple background, to always take photos in natural light, to create a cohesive look and feel for your shop so that everything is sort of the same colors, the same filters. And as needed, you can also use some photo editing software to kind of fine tune your images. Now, if you're not selling a physical product, let's say you're selling something like a digital download, the same things apply. Of course, you're not really taking photos per se. Maybe you're taking screenshots of each page of your digital download. When you make or create the images that you'll be using for your listing, you'll just want to pick backgrounds that are the same. So if that's a solid blue background, or if it's, I don't know, like a marble background that you got from Canva, something like that, you'll just want to choose a simple background and make sure that everything continues to look cohesive. So here's a great example. This Etsy seller does a lot of printable cards, and all of her Christmas cards have the same sort of plain background, like a neutral with a little bit of Christmas imagery around it. So this makes her listings and her shop feel cohesive like a brand. The second thing we have to talk about, obviously, when talking about Etsy is choosing the right keywords. Keywords are essentially what makes your products come up in a search. So when you're describing your products, you need to use words that your customers are going to use. One really great tool that I can recommend is actually to use the Etsy search bar. So it predicts sort of your intent based on popular phrasing around that word. So let's take a quick look at an example of this. All right, so here we are on Etsy, and the Etsy search bar is located right here at the top. Let's say that I'm making something like pod print on demand beach bags. So I'll just go ahead and search beach bag, and then you'll see this list here are all of the really common terms, like the most popular keywords that people search with the word beach bag. So personalized beach bag. Maybe I want to consider making a personalized beach bag option. Waterproof, tote with zipper, bachelorette. So maybe I should consider doing some sort of themed bachelorette beach bags for kids, beach bag SVGs. So that would be like design files to print on a beach bag. Then let's say that I'm interested maybe in personalized beach bags. So I'll go ahead and click that. It's going to perform a search on those keywords, and then you'll be able to do a little bit of competition research here. You can see kind of who are the best sellers in this category. What do their bags look like? And then you're also able to see, if you just clicked on one, the types of keywords that they're using here. So personalized beach bag, striped holiday bag, personalized gift for her, nautical beach tote, honeymoon travel gift. So that's one way that you can use the Etsy search bar to help you come up with some good keywords. All right, A few helpful keyword tips. The first 3 words of your product description are actually the most important. So make sure that you're using those 3 words to emphasize your main keyword. You should always vary your product names and then look at similar products that perform well and use their keywords as inspiration, like we just did with that striped personalized beach bag. And then of course, obviously use proper spelling and grammar. We don't want any errors in there. Okay, the next thing we're going to talk about is why you should consider offering free shipping. Obviously, if you're doing digital downloads, this doesn't apply to you, but if you're doing something like pod products, this is really important. Research shows that 90% of customers would shop online more if free shipping were an option, and 73% are more likely to buy an item if it includes free shipping. 24% even said they were willing to buy additional products to reach a free shipping threshold. I know I do that. I put things in my basket and I'm like, oh, if I buy one more thing for $4.99, I get free shipping. And I almost always buy one more thing for $4.99. So what I'm not saying is to just waive your shipping fee and eat the cost. What I am recommending is that you're not charging for shipping separately. So you're building the cost of the shipping into the actual price of the product. So if shipping is going to cost you $3.99, instead of charging $10 for the product, you charge $13.99 for the product. Obviously, you need to look at sort of your competitors and make sure that this is realistic, that people are going to, in fact, choose your product. It's not going to make it overpriced. But if it's possible, this can really be an important one to increase your sales. And finally, we know that you need to promote your shop on social media at least a little bit if you want to be really successful. So, of course, you can have a shop on Etsy and not ever promote it, and you will sell products. But the top Etsy shop owners don't wait for customers to find them. They go out on social media and they promote their products. So consider Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest. Depending on your product type, one platform might make more sense than another. So if you have appealing visuals, Pinterest and Instagram are really good choices. And Instagram actually lets you set up an Instagram shop so that your customers can buy directly from Instagram, from the Instagram feed, instead of having to navigate to Etsy. A really good example of this is theprintableshop.com. So this seller allows people to buy directly from their Instagram shop, or they have a website that you can see is linked right here in their details. This just barely scratches the surface of all the things that I can tell you about how to be successful on Etsy. I have a really great product, easy implementation Etsy Success. It is a must for any creator or designer that is getting started on Etsy or just looking for a way to boost their sales. It comes complete with everything you need to know to open an Etsy shop, to market your products, and of course, how to maximize your profits. Like all of my products, I've got step-by-step training, done for you templates so you're ready to start listing today, helpful checklists. Everything will be at your fingertips to achieve Etsy success. It's perfect for people who want to sell printable products, people who want to learn the secrets behind opening a successful Etsy shop, beginners, and more advanced users looking to create and sell best-selling printables online. You can learn more about my product here at amyharrop.com, my website, and it is Easy Implementation Etsy Success.